Hey guys, welcome back. So in this video we are going to see how to make the product rating for our Laravel e-commerce. So this is the product view, right? We need a pop-up model over here or at the bottom, so where you can say rate this product, and you'll have 5 stars over there, and you will click and select your star. So for the design I'm going to use this. So I'll just put this link in the description. You can just copy it from there. So just copy this HTML, and here I have just opened the view.blade.php of my product. So for now we'll just keep it below the description, paste, and the CSS, let's get it from here. So just copy that and go to your custom.css and paste it. Just save. Now let's refresh and check, and refresh. So you have got it over here. So whatever I'm clicking, right, I need to submit that star rating. So for that, let us go to get bootstrap and go to docs. So search for modal over here, modal, model, and you will get this thing. So we are going to use this. So just copy this button and say rate this product, and let us get the model code from there, and this thing just copy and just paste it over here. Now here we will have our model body, so that is the star. Yeah, this one. Control X, and in your model body just paste that. So model title, just change that to rate this product, or if you require, you have your product's name over here, you can directly paste that within double curly braces. So let us check the output, refresh, and you have this rate this product button, and you click, you get this rate Redmi K20 Pro. So here we'll have the submit button, and this will be the close button. So let us just change the text, save changes, make it to submit, and this is fine, close. So let us put this in a form. So where is it? Model body, and here we have the submit, so we need to keep it over here. Say form post method, Control X, and paste it after the footer. Just align it, and for the action we are going to say URL of /add rating. So copy that URL and go to your web.php, and here inside the auth we need to put that. So route get, paste the URL over here, add rating, and here we need to give the rating controller. So let us just create that. So I just open my terminal and say php artisan make model the rating model migration and controller, all the three we need to create. So model will be inside the in your app http, not here model, so directly require over here. So rating -m, so even the migration will be created. So let me just go to the rating model, and here say protected $table, so within single quotes the table name, so that is going to be ratings, and the protected dollar fillable, and here we are going to keep the user ID, and then the product ID, and the number of stars the user has rated, so say stars rated. So the same thing we need to put it in the migration also. So inside the database migrations, copy and paste, change this to string, and here we need to give user underscore ID with a product ID, and the other one is stars rated. So just copy that, paste. Yeah, so now let's create the controller. Or before the controller, let us just migrate this. PHP artisan migrate. So ratings created, so let us create the controller. PHP artisan make controller. Let me just check the folder. App http controllers, so we require in the front end, say front end slash rating controller, hit enter. So the controller is created. Let me just go and call that. We were here, right? Say rating controller colon class and add function. So let us check if this is imported. Rating controller, yes, it is over here. So just copy this function name and go to your rating controller, create a function over here, say request $request, and here we are going to create a variable. So $stars rated is equal to $request of input of the input tag name. So let us go to the view file, and here we have the product rating, right? So when the user clicks submit, so this is going to be a button type equal to submit. So when he click the submit, whichever value he has selected, so if this radio button is selected, so we are going to get the value 1 till 5, it's going to work. And then so it will go to this add rating URL with method post, and here we require to get the CSRF token. So CSRF, so it's going to go to this add rating and to our add function. I'm going to paste that over here, product rating. So let us just return this and check if this is working perfect. Return and refresh and rate this product. So I'm going to select 4 stars, and when I say submit, okay, it's asking to be authenticated. So let me just log in. It will take me to the admin dashboard. Just remove that. So I'm selecting 4 stars over here. When I submit, I'm getting the value 4 over here. So that looks good. Remove that, and now we need to take the product ID. So for that you need to get it from here. So let's give it after the CSRF. Say input hidden. So name is going to be product ID, and the value is going to be the product ID. So just copy this, Control C and paste. So instead of name, we are passing the ID. So we'll get the product ID in this. Let me just write that in the controller. $product underscore ID is equal to $request of input of product ID. So we have got the rating and the product ID. So now we are going to check if there is a product existing like this. So write $product check equal to product model, where ID is equal to $product ID, and where the status of that product is equal to 0. So it should not be deleted or hidden by the admin. So only the products which are public, the user can rate that, and say get. Or you can just check first also, it's not a problem. So we are going to check if product check. So if there is a product like that, we are going to insert that user's rating. So before inserting the order, we need to check if the user has purchased that product or not. So user cannot give any fake review without purchasing the product. So for that we are going to use the joins. So let me say $verified purchase is equal to, first we are going to do the order model, where the orders dot user ID is equal to the authenticated user's ID, auth ID, say join the order items with the orders.id and the order. So let me just take this in the next line. And let me just zoom in here. Yes. Yeah. So the orders ID and the order items order ID. Then we are going to write the where statement here, where the order items dot product underscore ID. So the prod ID is equal to the $product ID. Get. So make sure you have imported the auth class or it's going to give an error. Import and the order class also. Okay, so here basically we are just joining the order items with the ID of the orders table and the order ID of the order items table. Yes. So if the user has purchased that product, so I'm going to say if $verified purchase, only then we will insert the product, I mean the rating, else we are going to return redirect back with status as you cannot rate this product, or however you can write your custom message. You cannot rate a product without purchase, or however you are comfortable, without purchase. And for this thing, if product check, for that in the else part we are going to return a message saying that no such product exists, or you can just say the link was broken. The link was broken. The link you followed was broken. Yeah, so this is more clear. So if it is verified purchase, we are going to create that order, the rating. So say rating model, create function, and here we are going to say the user ID. Let me just go to my rating model. So here we have user ID, product ID, and the stars rated. So say user ID equal to authenticated users ID, and the product underscore ID is equal to, we have that in the variable over here, dollar product ID, and the stars rated. So let me just copy it from here and paste stars rated is in this thing. We have dollar stars rated. So this is done. So if the user is rating the product again, we need to just update that. So for that we are going to just check here if the user has already rated that product. So for that we need to just create a if condition over here. If rating where the user underscore ID is equal to authenticated users ID, where the product ID is equal to the dollar product ID. So this if condition closing bracket is missing. Let me just add that. Yes. So where is equal to product ID of exists. So if this will become true, we are just going to update, else we are going to create the new record over there. Dollar rating. So we are just going to write the same condition. So instead of exists, I will put it as first. Let me say dollar. We are going to name it as existing rating or already rated. You can just keep anything. So if existing rating dollar, and this will be the first, okay, not exists. So if it is already there, we are just going to use that. If existing rating, then existing rating of stars rated is equal to the dollar stars rated. So basically what we are doing here is, if the user has already rated the product to 5 and he wants to lower it to 2, so here it will become true and the new rating will be inserted. Just copy this thing and say dollar existing rating of update function. So if it is a verified purchase, then we are going to either the existing one or the new record we are going to create, else you cannot return this. Yeah. So once this is done, we need to return a message over here, right? So return redirect back with the status product rated successfully, or you can say thank you for rating this product, thank you for rating this product. So let us now test it. Refresh, and let me click on rate this product 3, submit. Thank you for rating this product. Let us check in our database. So here's my ratings table, and here we have the product ID, and the stars rated number is 3 and the user ID is 1. So now if I want to edit it, so if I go, I need this to be till 3, so it has to be active till 3. So how do we do that? Let us go and check. So let us go to the product controller where we will send the data. Right there we have to check if the user has rated that product, then we will send that data. So let us go to that front end controller, product view, and here we need to send the rating of that product. Say $rating is equal to rating where the product underscore ID is equal to the product ID. So how do I get the product ID? Here it is. Copy that, products of ID, and say get. So we got all the ratings for this product, and I say ratings, copy that and pass it in the compact function without the dollar. So firstly let us display that over here after the description. No, not here. So it will be around here, yeah. So just say dollar ratings of count. See, there's okay, rating model is not included over there. Here it is. Import this class. Yes, done. Let us refresh. Here it is. You can see one rating has been given over here. So if I just insert another one, let me just insert it from here. Say user ID, I'm going to say 2, product ID 3, stars rated 4. Create a tag. Say go. So we have rated the product ID 3 2 times. So you can see here you will get 2 over here. Just refresh and see you got 2 ratings are there for this thing. So we are going to show that as well, how many ratings we have. So first let's say open a div called rating, and in a p tag I'm going to say ratings. So you'll have like 2 ratings or 5 ratings, and that star we need to display over here. So I'm going to use the font awesome. So say I.fa. So fa star, just paste it 5 times, save, refresh. So you can see this, right? So these 2 things should be in one line. So let me just remove that as this p tag to span, and now we won't get that break over here. Yeah, so 2 ratings, and we need to fill this thing with the checked. So it's going to be the golden color over here. So let me just say checked, refresh. So you can see it is still the same. We need to add that CSS. So go to your custom.css, and here just paste that checked, say color, we can just keep orange or something like this. Yeah, so let us just refresh and check. So we need this thing as the 2 stars should be not 2, we need to divide that. So how many ratings we have got with the stars rated? So for that you need to, in your front end controller, say dollar rating sum is equal to, just copy this, paste, and say sum of the stars rated column. So you'll get the sum of that thing here, and we need to divide it with the number of rating. So for that, let's say rating value is equal to stars rated, not stars rated, this thing. So the sum divided by the ratings count, say ratings count. So this will be your rating value. Let me just pass it over here. So here we are going to show dollar rating value, refresh. So you can see 3.5 star rating is over here. So we will just round off that number, say number format, refresh. So you got 4 over here. So how you got that 3.5? So you can see over here we have given 3 and 4, so just 7 divided by the number of records. Now you can see here we have 4, right? So we need 4 stars as this golden color, and the other one will be black. So for that we are going to say for $I is equal to 1 and $I should be less than or equal to $I equal to the rating value. So we need it in the number format, so it's not 3.5. So let us just take this thing, or you can just store this in a variable, so it will be more convenient. Say at PHP, at end PHP. So this thing will keep it in a variable called dollar rate number. So it has to be less than the rate number, less than or equal to $I plus plus. So there's no curly brackets in this. Say at end for. So how many ever we have that, right? So if we have 4, then 4 times this will be printed, and the rest we will see how to do that. Let me just leave it like this, refresh, and there is some issue here, unexpected number format. Okay, equal to, we have to assign that, refresh, and here you can see 4 star is checked, so only 1 star should be remaining over here. So for that, just remove this, and here we are going to use the for loop. Say at for $j, you can keep j is equal to the rating number we are going to take. Copy that, just paste that. So it is 4 right over here, so it is going to start from 4 plus 1. So because we have 4 over here, already 4, so it will start, if it is starting from 4, then 4 and 5 it will print 2 more. So we are just going to start from plus 1. So if it is 4 over here, then here we need only 5. So we will have total of 5 stars only. So just say j is less than 5 equal to, j is less than or equal to 5, $j plus plus, and then this thing we'll have over here, and say end for, paste. So now let us check the output, refresh, and you can see you have got this thing. So let me just reduce the rating in my database. So I'll make this to 2. So it's 3 plus 2, 5 divided by 2. So it's going to be 2.5 or 3. So only 3 stars will be checked over here. So you can see 3 stars are checked over here. So this thing is done, guys. So one more thing I'll just show you. When you go for another product which doesn't have any rating, that will give an error saying divided by 0. So for that, what you have to do is just go to your controller, and here we need to check if the rating count is greater than 0, then just do this thing, else we are going to send the value as 0. Just copy that, paste is equal to 0. So here it's nothing but the rating count is 0, right? So we are dividing 0 by 0, so it's giving an error. Just refresh, and here you can see 0 rating. So if it is 0, we don't need to show this thing. Let us leave this thing over here, but this thing doesn't looks good, so you can just hide that. So in your view, check at if the rating of count is greater than 0, then else, then at and if. So if there is no ratings, let us just show as no ratings, or there said no rating. So it is greater than 0. So it is, I just given it in the opposite side. You just have to, yeah, if it is greater than 0, then we are going to show that, else we are going to show no ratings. Refresh, and here it is, no ratings. So let me rate this product. Say thank you for rating this product, because I have purchased this product. So if I have not purchased any product, and if I try to rate that, it is going to give me a message that you cannot rate this product. Let us test that condition also. We just go to electronics, this one I think I have not purchased, so let me see, submit, thank you for rating this product, truncate the order table, operations, and the order items table also. Truncate, okay, yes. So now let me go back to that place and refresh. No ratings. Let me rate this product now. And there is some mistake in our code. Let us just check. So let us just return this thing and check. I'll go to my browser, refresh, submit. Okay, this empty array is here. I think that is why it's getting true over there. So for that we have a solution. Say count is greater than 0. Now you can just refresh and delete that rating which we just inserted. Yeah, it's there. Let's say truncate, submit, and you can see you cannot rate a product without purchase. So let us just purchase this product, add it to cart, go to your cart, I'm going to say COD, and order placed successfully. Now let us go and add a rating for that product. rate this product. So I have purchased this product, right? So I can rate this product. Thank you for rating this product. So now when I just click this thing, right, so I need this thing to be pre-filled. So how much I have rated, that thing I need to get it over there. So for that you need to, in your controller where you are sending the product details, over there you need to send the, where there are two semicolons over here, just remove one. Here you are going to say $user rating is equal to, just copy and paste this thing, copy and paste. So here we are going to add another where condition where the user ID is equal to the authenticated user's ID. So we'll get the user rating in that. And now let us go to the model, and this star rating, this thing we have, right? So here we are going to use an if condition at if user rating at else here we are going to say and if. So in this user rating we are just sending the first record, not get. Okay, say first. So here you are going to check if user rating, so if there is any record we are going to show this thing. So that is nothing but copy this and paste. So here we are going to use that same thing which we used over here, this for loop, copy this and paste. And this thing you don't need to worry about that number format because it is already in number format, because we are not inserting decimal values, so only it will be either 1 to 5, any whole number. So remove this thing, and here the user rating of stars rated. So if he has given 3, then we are going to display 3 stars over here with the checked. So you just have to go over here, checked, not here in the class, in this input type radio, it's already given over here, checked. So instead of this one you need to concatenate this $I over here, copy that, and here within double curly braces give $I, and this thing rating 1 $I, and the same thing over here. So let us just check now, refresh. So the auth is not found. Just go and say import class, refresh, undefined variable rate num. Let me just check. Okay, this thing, just remove that, and we'll just comment this for now. Refresh and rate this product. You can see I have rated 5, right? So I'm getting 5 over here. Let me just put it down to 3 and submit, so it's going to get updated. So you can see that one rating which we had given 3, so it is divided by 1, so it's going to be 3 over here. You can just rate this product and see you have 3 over here. So the remaining 2 stars we need to show here, right? So for that you are going to use this thing and say for this is equal to the user rating we need, copy that and paste. So if he has given 3, we are going to start from 4, so 3 plus 1, and it is obviously going to be less than or equal to 5, and here we are just going to copy and paste this same thing and wherever we had this $I, just make sure you just change it to $J. $J. So refresh and check. I rate this product. So it's already checked because that class we did not remove over here. So this thing is not going to be checked. Refresh. Rate this product. So I had given 3, so 3 is already checked. Let me increase it by 1. So I'm going to put 4. You can see here it's updated to 4, and even this thing it is to 4. So we'll just change this design a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'll just remove this card over here and this card body. So see the design how it looks. This shadow class, we need to remove that. Refresh. Okay, so this part or here where we have this, Control X and paste it over here. This is dot column md2l. And here I'll add an HR. Refresh. Okay, and this padding is required a little bit. So inside that main thing in this container, I'll give py5. Refresh. So the top thing is there, so just let us give the padding bottom. Refresh. And this thing is not going to be a button over here, so just change that to btn link from btn primary. Let's say btn link. Refresh, and yes. So if you want to click on this thing, you can just add an ID to this section and do that. So in the next video we will see that reviews thing, right? So we will have over here how many total reviews. So when you click on that, you will be taken to this reviews section. So that's it in this video, guys. We have seen how to make the star rating for the product in our Laravel e-commerce. So thank you for watching this video, guys. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.